Rocket with Strategies Thrive. Welcome back to Genshin Impact and our exploration of Sumeru. We have now reached the fourth Archon's land. We covered Mondstadt, the land of animal or wind. Liyue, the land of earth or geo, rock more specifically. And then Inazuma, the land of lightning or electro.
Stabilize.
With Mondstadt being the land of freedom, Liyue being the land of contracts, and Inazuma being the land of eternity. Sumeru is the land of wisdom, but we haven't done much there. Let's see if we can attempt to defeat this animal stasis as using Sucrose Steam. I do believe we can do that though, honestly. Yeah, I believe we can do that. It may be a little difficult, but I mean, granted, it might just take a lot of time. You know, it may be very time consuming. Oh, we lost Yaya. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it may actually...
Go, Barbara, go! Incinerate!
The tornado move. Let's dance. Oh, stay put. Motion to compel. I'll protect us. Don't be scared.
Incinerate! Motion to compel.
So fire does pretty good against the animal.
Don't be scared. Stay put. You, Blade, you're up. Let the show begin. It's
Well, it looks like we're not gonna be able to do that because we lost the one that's gonna actually win the fight. So, granted, that nigga is at level 91. I didn't even realize, or she, Beth is at 91. That's okay though. That is partially why we are doing this in the first place.
Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Shower me with praise.
Order guide you. Stabilize. Solidify.
Strike a pose.
Gather.
Let's light it up. Bye. I'm going in. Let's light it up.
This is order. Stabilize.
Get out of here. Everybody stand back. Go brilliant.
Gather. I will have order.
Let the world collide. Let's light it up. Going in.
Solidify.
Strike a pose. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Alright, so we hit 2 of those. That was pretty sturdy. Let's just look at the team. Just because we want to just see where we off. So per that right there, we are 1 off actually.
Ubisoft.
What's going on, fam? What's
Welcome
going
to the
on?
Adventurers Guild.
Welcome to the live stream. We're gonna claim
Thank you
that
for
daily
completing today's commissions. Here
commission.
is your reward.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, nice. Now we got another
Osmanthus wine.
Ad Astra
set of
Ubisoft.
rewards to collect real
Welcome
quick.
to the Adventurers Guild.
But this time we're gonna collect from. Oh, what's going on, Manata? This time we're gonna collect from the expedition. Claim it all. Dispatch again. Alright. With that, we okay, got some of that. Yeah, we need to collect this. And check to see if we can go to the shop and try to get some more pulls. Hopefully we get Venti, man. We really want to get Venti, want to get Mona. It's just very essential for our strategizing. We ended up with an elemental ore. Let me check this. Isn't this mastery? Yeah, elemental mastery. This isn't bad, actually. That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah. But that was not what we were trying to do.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as that.
What we need is to be able to get that that last hump. So we're going to continue into the main storyline, and we'll get back. We'll do an introduction to Sumeru, so we can actually know a little bit about the land and kind of get a feel for it. But we're gonna do with that the same thing that we did with the other ones, in the sense that we'll start them, learn what the concepts are, and then we'll do quests around the land before aiming to finish that segment of the story. We did that for Zhongli, especially because I really wanted to get Zhongli, so I made sure to do everything I could in Li Wei. But yeah, anyways, let's get to this quest,
Osmanthus wine.
and let's just start this thing in motion. This way, from here, we can collect some primo gems. We can get some character XP to level up our units. And also, we get to learn a little bit more about this story. We don't know too much about Sumeru, so why not learn about it while we got the chance now, right? Now, were we expected to come in here through the bottom? It's given, yeah, exactly. It's given that we had to come in through this bottom piece. Let's go that way, family. What is this little creature? Oh, wow. Wow. A bunch of weird... Did that creature drop mushrooms? Wow. All bizarre. But anyways, it appears we were supposed to come here. Yep. We were supposed to come here through this thing. Through the chasm. It's supposed to lead us straight out. That's what happened. We were let out, and then I teleported out of this to do like another mission or something like that, whatever the case. Yep, that's what that was. Nice. Cause I actually remember doing this. This is the last thing I did in this place, in the chasm. So it wants us to continue through the forest. Ironically, I've already passed this, just exploring on my own, you know? Just like, oh, what's over here? One of the main things that I originally liked about Genshin is the fact that it is so free roaming. It's not restrictive as you would think it is, with like the way the structure is for Inazuma. But this is definitely not in that space. Right, this is definitely not in that space. So let's continue on the journey. You can do what you choose. So I just chose to just grab a bunch of resources and like try to do as many boss fights as possible. This way, once the story started, I can have some type of a team or concept of how I want to deal with things. Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look!
Is that Baiju? Completely ignored.
Hey! You over there! Can you give us some directions?
No, that's not Baiju. But she has green hair, very reminiscent.
Wait, could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down, it's probably nothing to get worked up about.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Fair enough.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
What? She's not even around. What do you mean?
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Sure, let's give it another shot.
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh,
this smell, it's
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Karma doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This isn't no time.
And we actually pass out. What the fuck? Follow the voice. Okay. Now, we have been converted back to Aether. And this is given the that dragon shit from Dragon Ball Z. The dragon spine with for Goku. What the? Nice. This is broken. I like this. And I'm also grateful because we passed through Sumeru, but because we didn't pass through it via story mode, we may not have had access to this location, but now it appears we may have access. But it also appears that we're low-key going through it.
Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Hana was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
This is actually really good because we love the hell out of Color. So to actually have her finally introduced per story is great. We had her introduced in another, it was like an event or something that happened. But it's pretty cool to just have her, this way.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
This is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay? Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know! What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liua tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liue's tourist spots,
Elazar is a
I have a
truly
few
troublesome
references.
illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness. Elazar is a truly troublesome illness.
Boats
Elazar
are
is a
made for
truly
transferring
troublesome
commodities back
illness.
and forth, and those that come across Liua tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.